Okay, so now, lastly, what we're gonna do is entity entity utils.consume, and then it's gonna be the response. Actually, response.get entity, and actually, we don't need this to be printed considering the fact that we're already printing the response content. So I'm just gonna delete this, and because it's being used so much, I'm just gonna create that. HTTP, I'll just create an entity so that it's easier to access. HTTP entity is equal to response.get entity, and then just delete that in both scenarios, and we'll replace it with this line. Then just delete this one as well, and then we'll just consume entity. Alright, now that we've typed out this code now, we can just, in the finally section, we're just going to close. We're going to run response.close, and this will just close our HTTP response, and then it's going to finish the API request and return us the results. So what we haven't done yet is now return the final result, which is, in this case, response content. Alright. Awesome. So, what is this? So, alright. So, here. Alright. So, now that we've done this all. We've done the whole HTTP request, make API call, etc. We basically created an API request system that will basically pull cryptocurrency data from an API via an HTTP request. So basically, after that, now we're just gonna not debug, but just like make our code look a little prettier. And IntelliJ helps a ton with that because it automatically gives us suggestions. So move a reductant initializer, and then here we can just automatically manage a resource map. So this just makes it much easier because here if we initialize it in the try catch, then we don't have to run the initialization here. It would save us a lot of time in that. So yeah, let's run a test on whether it's working. So I'm gonna run a. Alright, so now let's run the API test. I'll run this. Alright, and then alright, it's running. Okay, it's processing. Alright, yep, awesome. We got the HTTP 200, okay. And then it just finished. Why didn't it log the result to the terminal? Okay, that's a. Oh, yep, it did. I just have I have the terminal done like that. Okay, yep. Alright, so it may be a bit hard to tell because we haven't parsed the JSON, but this is the result. This is basically, and because this list is so long, there are tons of cryptocurrencies, each with tons of data. It's probably not going to fit in your terminal. See, as you can see, it just goes on and on and on. So this basically has all your different percent change, volume, and now once you have, so now that we know it works, let's just go to our API console, and we will actually see if this worked, that we should see that in our request log. Awesome. So we see a minute ago a request was made on this, and then the parameters start 1, limit 5,000, convert to USD, and then this was an HTTP 200. And yeah, awesome. So we know it works, and from here you could go however you wanted in terms of you could parse the JSON, pull some data. So if you wanted to do that, then you could just simply, once you have the result, you could do pretty much whatever you need with it. Say you could just use the JSON object library and create a JSON object out of the entity. So in this case, see if you have entity dot and then get content, and then you could write to, and then pretty much whatever. You could parse this as a JSON object. Once it's a JSON object, it gets pretty easy to just take out from there, because then all you would have to do is pull from the array and then do that. So yeah, anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out in terms of how to actually make HTTP requests via the Apache HTTP client, and a good API that you can use for tracking crypto. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.